All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome in and bear down. This will be a quick little update video. We'll do quite a few of these as we go throughout the combine, throughout the offseason, throughout the time where the Bears are meeting with people and trying to see who we can figure out is going to meet with this team and who's going to be on the roster. This will be an update of where things stand. So right now we're in the midst of it. NFL Combine, 24th through the 3rd. Let's get to the actual schedule of it. So let me move this over. Boom. And here we are. Where's my little pointer? Okay. Little red highlight, that's where we are. Measurements, on-field workouts for place kickers, defensive linemen, and linebackers. That's going to happen here in about 2.5 hours. So I'm tuned in. Got the TV right there. I'm ready for in the studio, ready to go. In the middle of that, Carl is going to come on. We're going to do our weekly video. It's going to be a little different this week, just so you guys know. A little bit off script, and we're just going to have some fun with it, how things are going, thoughts about the combine, thoughts about the team. Part of our 11-part series. You got the defensive backs and tight ends today, ortho exam, media interviews, NFL Player Association meetings, and team interviews. This is when you learn about who they've met with, and so you're hearing a lot of that coming out today. Then you got the running backs, quarterbacks, and wideouts next, and the offensive linemen are showing up today, getting their pre-exams, team interviews. They're getting all that going. So we're right in the middle of the combine right now. A couple more days to go throughout all of that. Take me off screen here. This is from before. This is the All-Star Games. Nothing really to see here that's any different. That's really not as significant as this, the combine visits. So here's the top. Each team, and you don't hear about every player that gets a visit. Just through the interviews, you hear things that come out, and you hear from players who they've met with. And so this is so far compiled of the 60 visits the Bears can have, 15 or 20-minute meetings. These are the ones that the Bears have met with so far. Mason Graham, Mykel Williams, obviously first-round prospects. Get over here, Tyler Warren, first-round prospect. One thing that sticks out here is several safeties have said they've met with the Bears, and some good name safeties, but you can see all of them falling right within that 5th round pick range. So this is where you start to kind of key in and clue in on maybe what the Bears are thinking with this. You also saw some of these linebackers are in that 6th, 7th range as well. So it'll be interesting to see when we get a full recap of all the interviews that took place. But safety, clearly a little bit of a focus here. The Bears do want to. And you heard Ryan Poles in his interview the other day from the Combine. They asked him what the hardest position to evaluate is, and he said the safety position. All 4 of our safeties are coming up at the end of their contracts at the end of the 2025 season. So it makes sense this is something the Bears need to look forward to and focus on, but not spend a round 1, 2, or 3 pick on. So it makes sense what they're logically doing here, and it's fun to see this kind of come together and piece together the thought process of Ryan Poles and company, that they need to get someone. They need to bring someone in, develop them, not necessarily have them as a starter, but have someone that can, compete in camp and rotate in and get experience this year, see how they play out. And, if they do excellent, they can come in and start, but also keys in a little bit of, that's not a 7th round pick where we got Elijah Hicks and some of these other safeties. Is there more concern here about Jaquan Brisker than maybe we thought? Not sure. I'm not trying to read the tea leaves too much, just giving you my thought process as we go through this. Obviously, we need more tight end help. We have one tight end on roster, Cole Kmet. Gunnar Helm, big name. Tyler Warren, first-round name. Terrence Ferguson, also big name. So these aren't the bottom of the barrel tight ends, but these are, maybe possibly 3rd-round tight ends here, 1st-round tight end here. What are the Bears going to do at tight end? No freaking clue, but it's kind of fun to see this come together. Not a comprehensive list, not a full list. This isn't complete. It's also rumored the Bears will meet with Ashton Jeanty tomorrow. Tomorrow is the days that running backs will meet with teams. I would expect several running backs to meet with the Bears with our need and this team. Probably a 2nd, 3rd round pick. Potentially, hey, I'm not always right. Potentially 1st round pick there for Ashton Jeanty. Do we take him at 10? We'll see. Mason Graham, 1st round pick. Mykel Williams, Tyler Warren. So it's clearly not one set thing. The Bears are going through the process right now, and it's fun for us to watch from the outside. So there's your quick update from the Combine. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you don't mind hitting the like button, I appreciate when you do so. If you haven't subscribed, please do that as well. I'm going to try to give you as much stuff and be as informed and in the know as we can throughout this process. Again, live with Carl from Thigh and Smile later today, and then I am headed to Arizona for spring training, but I will be in the hotel updating all this stuff, engulfing it. I'll probably be at the game in the stadium at Sloan Field on my freaking phone nonstop checking things. I'll be watching the Combine live tonight. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Until next time, Dub Bears, and bear down.